UA Greek Life is promoting alcohol awareness. Learn where you can find a unique costume this Halloween season and find out about some healthy food choices on campus. All this and more tonight on Wildcast.
This is Wildcast.
I'm Jackie Kent. Max Efron has the night off, but thanks for joining us tonight. A large immigration protest took place downtown on Friday. Opponents of Operation Streamline rallied together in Tucson for the second time this year in order to prevent buses carrying illegal immigrants from entering the downtown federal courthouse. The Bush administration legislation makes it so that any immigrant entering the country illegally is to face federal criminal charges. Activists believe this to be a fundamental violation of immigrants' rights. Protesters were successful in their mission, having forced federal court personnel to cancel the 60 streamlined cases scheduled for that day.
Today we actually accomplished it, and it was to stop Operation Streamline today. Hopefully we could stop it every day, but it takes a lot of energy and a lot of community support, and today we were able to do it, and we're really proud of our community support and the people that have put themselves in danger, getting arrested and locking themselves to the buses and to the gates to stop Operation Streamline today.
The UA is teaming up with the Drug Enforcement Administration for a campus-wide drug take-back event on Saturday. On October 26th, the public can dispose of expired, unused, and unwanted prescription drugs, including pills or tablets in their original plastic containers. Officials will not accept liquids, aerosols, inhalers, syringes, or any glass containers. These items can be dropped off at UAPD. You can find that address and more about this event on our Facebook page. Just search facebook.com/UATV3. College students are subject to alcohol safety lectures at every turn, but one new program on campus is trying to get students more involved. Wildcast reporter Danielle Carpenter has the story.
Abusive and underage drinking has always prevailed to be the top health concern for many universities. In 2010, a program came to U of A called The Buzz. This is not just a typical lecture or presentation. It is a playful and fun interaction, which so far has made an impact on students regarding alcohol education.
Traditionally, alcohol education is done in a manner of social norming. You give out information, and it's all good. I personally have a background in using play, games, and activities because we learn naturally through play.
There's been a great amount of positive reviews from the students who have participated in the program so far.
It was a lot of fun. I wasn't expecting that. It was like a game, but you learned a lot.
It was a very pleasant surprise. It wasn't what I was expecting at all, and I think that Spencer did a really good job.
The Buzz usually makes appearances at sororities, fraternities, and residence life.
You know, when you just hear about something, you only learn about 10%. But when you're engaged in playing and connecting with each other and it's interactive, you learn so much more. And so my style is to bring play, games, and human connection to things. Because, you know, alcohol education is a very hard sell for college students everywhere. And I think my biggest accomplishment is finding a program, a delivery system of harm reduction ideas, a way to bring some intent and bringing a methodology that helps students have some consciousness about how their drinking behaviors will impact their whole life.
As it comes from a different area and a different way to teach people, it would be much more effective than some of the programs that I've been through.
Go Spencer.
To have Spencer customize a program for your club or organization, you can give him a call at 621-6483. Reporting from campus, I'm Danielle Carter.
Stay with us after the break for a look into this week's upcoming weather.
I'm Derek Williams, the former U of A Wildcat. You're watching UATV. Don't change the channel.
The knife I lead is an alphabet dog. I may have fleas, but I run a yard. I see those clones looking down on me, but unlike those clones, this dog is free.
Welcome back. Now we'll be turning over to weather reporter Shay Sorensen for this week's forecast. Shay.
Thanks, Jackie. Good evening, Wildcats. This week is looking pretty calm weather-wise. Sunny skies can be expected with high temperatures ranging from 81 to 84 this week and lows ranging from 52 to 54 degrees. A lingering low pressure system to our north is to blame for these beautiful daytime temperatures. On average, the high for October the 15th is 85 degrees, and we only hit a high of 83, so we are staying a little bit below our normal. Wednesday's normal high is also 85, and we will only reach about 81 degrees. To the south of us is a decaying tropical storm Octave moving over in Mexico toward the east. Moisture from this system barely missed Tucson, but deep southeastern parts of Arizona may receive a slight chance of rain tonight. That is all I have for you, Wildcats, and I hope you enjoy this wonderful week of weather. Back to you, Jackie.
Thanks so much, Shay. Math, engineering, and good teamwork combined this weekend for a bit of fun and a lot of smashing pumpkins. Pumpkins were launched 100 meters across the UA Mall at the 3rd annual Tucson Pumpkin Toss this past Sunday. 15 teams participated involving high school and middle school students. The teams built their own catapults and launched their pumpkins for different goals, such as longest distance or highest target accuracy. Raytheon engineers were there to inspect the catapults before their initial launches to make sure they were ready to go. A growing tradition, Tucson Pumpkin Toss is hoping to expand and find a bigger venue by 2015. And as Halloween is quickly approaching, a new survey shows that some candy may be better for your teeth than others. Insurer Delta Dental says chewy and sticky candies like candy corn and gummy bears are the worst. But what's the best? Plain old chocolate, because it melts quickly so the sugar isn't in contact with your teeth as long. Other suggested options include sugar-free gum and lollipops. It can be a challenge finding the perfect Halloween costume, but Wildcast reporter Katya Hall has an inside scoop on how thrift shops can be a great way to find an original costume at a decent price.
It's that time of year again, where the month of October is dedicated to finding that perfectly original costume. The tradition of dressing up for Halloween originated hundreds of years ago, when it was believed that ghosts came back to the earthly world and would haunt those who left their homes. To avoid being recognized by these ghosts, people would wear disguises so that the ghosts would mistake them for other fellow spirits. Nowadays, finding that perfect disguise can be a challenge. Do you ever run into that situation where you're at a party and you realize that person's wearing the same costume as me?
You see like so many girls like just buy like the same thing over and over, like sexy nurse, sexy maid, sexy Chinese food.
Thrift shopping can be the perfect way to get out that awkward situation where you see someone wearing that same costume, since they have a variety of costumes here for a discounted price.
Shopping thrift and vintage, I think, is just fun, and you're going to get something different and original. You do usually end up saving money.
Thrifting at stores like How Sweet It Is and Tucson Thrift Shop off of 4th Avenue can help you avoid those boring bagged costumes from common retail stores.
Sometimes people come in here with just not even a thought in their head, because they're not very enamored of any of the packaged things they've seen, and they just take a look at the walls where we put costumes on display, and the juices start flowing, and they end up walking out with a costume they never would have thought of in the first place. So just coming in the stores can be a boost to your ideas.
The average consumer, according to the National Retail Federation, will spend $27 on a Halloween costume. And we all know that those typical bag costumes can cost from $60 to $80.
You can really save a lot of money, and you can do whatever budget you want. Let me put it that way. If you can go soup to nuts and spend $100, or you can do something for $12, $15 that people are very happy and very satisfied if they put something together.
There are plenty of places right off the campus, like 4th Avenue, that supplies plenty of costumes for you at a discounted price. Reporting for Wildcast, I'm Katya Hall.
Stay with us after the break for a look into healthy eating on campus.
I'm Derek Williams, your former U of A Wildcat. You're watching UA TV. Don't change the channel.
The life I lead is enough of a dog. I may have fleas, but I run a yard. I see those clones look looking down on me, but unlike those clones, this dog is free. Oh Lord, it's a dog's life. Oh Lord, it's a dog's life, dog's life. Oh Lord, it's a dog's life.
UATV 3. When I turn on the TV, I turn it to channel 3, cause they got all the greatest shows that I've been waiting to see. It's entertaining to me, cause it's pertaining to me and all the other Wildcats in the student body. We're broadcasting live to all the residence halls, so all y'all's in the halls, turn your TVs on to channel 3 for Sheezy, so you can see me and all the other happy people down at UATV 3.
Many students complain that there aren't enough healthy options within the student union to choose from. Wildcast reporter Chelsea Moe has a look at what's really available. Chelsea.
The student union has more than 35 different eateries. This sounds like a lot when in reality, students still don't know where to go for a healthy meal within their budget. With places like Papa John's, Burger King, and Panda Express, students tend to choose these places because they are cheaper. Some students complain about diversity within our U of A campus.
I think that our food options on campus are not as diverse as they could be. I think that we have a lot of fast food, and then the other half of it is fast food, healthy fast food.
Some of the healthy options on campus are expensive. Students want to be healthy and try to be healthy, but it can be hard when a healthy meal is more expensive and sometimes not as quick. A salad at Core can be up to $8. This is a lot for the average college student.
I think that there should be a more variety of healthier options for U of A students, and for it to be cheaper because we're college kids and we're on a budget, so I think that would be really helpful.
With over 35 different restaurants in the student union, students have choices, just not healthy ones. Even some of the healthy options can be expensive or too pre-made. Some students on U of A campus think that there aren't enough healthy options to choose from. I'm Chelsea Moe, reporting for Wildcast.
Kathleen Rocky LaRose retired this week, stepping down after 34 years as the UA Deputy Director of Athletics. LaRose came to UA as a student and was a well-known star on the softball team. She was named Homecoming Queen in 1978 and a year later led her team to its first conference championship title. LaRose has held a variety of responsibilities at the U of A, including overseeing 20 varsity sports, supervising the CAT Student Athlete Services, and serving as the Pac-10 and the Pac-12 Vice President for 3 separate seasons. LaRose has dedicated her life to UA athletics, and she will be greatly missed. Now we'll be turning over to sports reporter Chelsea Moe for a quick sports update. Chelsea.
Hi Wildcats, it has been a great week in sports. Arizona women's volleyball had 3 players that recorded double-figure kills. However, it was the defense of the team that ultimately lifted Arizona to win against Washington State this past weekend. The win was the first on the road for the Wildcats so far this season. In the Saturday Red-Blue game, Caleb Tarczewski scored 18 points and new player Aaron Gordon put up a double-double to lead the Red past the Blue team 44-38. Our football team returns home this Saturday, October 19th, to play Game 6 against Utah at 7 p.m. That's all in sports for this week. Back to you.
Thanks so much, Chelsea. As always, thanks for tuning in to Wildcast. You can watch us anytime online at uatv.arizona.edu or on our YouTube channel, UATV-CH3. We'll see you next week for another edition of Wildcast. Good night.